Vikings never actually wore horned helmets. The only helmet that was discovered to be a Viking heritage shows a rounded iron cap and no horns whatsoever. In 1950, almost the entire Soviet hockey team died in a plane crash. The team's manager was Vasily Stalin, son of Joseph Stalin. He was afraid of his father's reaction to the crash and recruited a whole team immediately, and surprisingly, his father never knew the difference. A biotech startup has managed to print 3D rhino horns that are genetically similar to a real horn. The best thing about it is the company plans to flood Chinese and Vietnamese markets, where the demand is high, and bring down the price, and thus demands. In the early 1800s, Napoleon demanded a method of communication that would not require light or sound. It was called night writing and was developed as a tactile military code. Night writing became the basis for Braille. Ants cannot be injured from impact with the ground after being dropped from any height, mostly because they just don't have enough mass. The Concorde jet, that had its last flight in 2003, had a maximum speed of 1,350 miles 2170 km per hour. It could fly from London, England to New York City in about 3 hours, about half the time of other passenger planes. When Don Carcos fought in World War II, he was hit with shrapnel that blinded his right eye. 64 years later, while working in a barn, a horse headbutted him in the exact same spot, threw him against a wall and restored his vision suddenly. According to a study of surgical residents participating in the Rosser Top Gun laparoscopic skills and suturing program, surgeons who play video games make 37% fewer errors and complete 27% faster. Video game skills are a strong indicator of surgical skills. Half the foods eaten throughout the world today were developed by farmers in the Andes Mountains, including potatoes, maize, sweet potatoes, squash, all varieties of beans, peanuts, manioc, papayas, strawberries, mulberries, and many others. The bananas we buy in stores and supermarkets are genetically identical clones, all descended from one banana. These bananas are seedless and sterile. Natural bananas are short, fat, and have huge seeds. Scientists at Allen Telescope Array always keep champagne in their fridge in case they find signs of extraterrestrial life.